Hi Collective, welcome to Goddess Queendom Services. I am Blue. Today I pulled out the Angel Heart Sigil, Oracle cards, the Witch's Ruin, and Tarot cards today. So this was really funny how it came out. So I've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. I've got the Page of Pentacles. I have the World card, and I have the Queen of Pentacles. So essentially what I'm seeing is a lot of you have changed some vibrations in your life. You've had a releasement. Maybe there are still some people in your life that are of low vibration, but you've kind of put boundaries in place. They no longer have access to your mind. They don't have a space or a room in your heart or your mind at all. And so Goddess is saying you've planted some seeds and you're about to have some changes in your life that are going to be a bit dramatic. Pretty awesome. It's just kind of, if you've kind of had a negative cycle of things, you're about to swing into more positive, more uplifting. If you've struggled financially, you're going to get a tad bit of a boost here. And the biggest thing I say with this, and a lot of tarot readers will tell you, oh, I see this maybe 1 to 2 weeks for you. And I'll say that sometimes too. And we're kind of saying with the collective, the main thing is check your vibration when you hear those things. What's your vibe? Are you in a vibe of accepting? Are you in a vibe of receiving? Are you somebody that always gives and you don't know how to receive? Are you somebody that is, allowing somebody to keep mooching off of you? And it's okay to give, but what is your energy when you're giving? So if this person is always on your ankles, always on your heels, and you are just upset and always negative and always complaining when you have to give to them, that's creating low vibes in your life. If you're at peace with giving to somebody, a family member, maybe your parent or somebody, and you're just kind of like, you know what, I have extra, I don't mind. I've got so much abundance. Here you go. That's fine. I don't even care. That's a different vibration. And so Goddess is just saying, check your vibration, take accountability for your vibration. And as she is starting to pour out blessings, and this is continuous, this is a river of blessings that's meant for everybody. She is saying, check your own vibrations, be in a place of receiving, being in a place of abundance, and make sure your actions match those. And so what I'm also seeing here with the rune set and on the oracle cards here is I think there has been some relationships that have been a little bit more deceptive towards you. And there are things that you are probably never going to know about people that have been in your life. And this could be friendships, male-female relationships, female, whatever. It's just, you are in a place right now where you need to make some choices and start choosing yourself. If you start choosing yourself, Goddess says you're starting to have some wishes come true. You're starting to have some changes in your life. And you're going to have these, whatever it is that was putting you in, somebody put you in kind of in an aggressor energy and made themselves to almost be a little bit of a victim in your life. And I think this is almost kind of a natural thing a lot of us do. If you have a spouse that's just kind of not doing the dishes and you gotta grudgingly do the dishes all the time, or children that just kind of always want, we almost put ourselves in a little bit of a victim role. And Goddess is saying it's time to start choosing pleasure. Start choosing yourself. There is nothing wrong with that. And we almost have guilt with that. And we also put ourselves in that victim role because we have so much guilt for choosing ourselves. We're in a place where so many people are people pleasers. So many people see a need and you think, oh, I guess I can meet the need and help them. Or, trying to find purpose in somebody else. And Goddess is saying, turn inward. We have for so long forgotten ourselves. I think we've been in a masculine energy for a long time of movement, moving forward, and we forgot to go inward. We nurture others. We give to others, but we forgot to nurture ourselves. We forgot to go inward and see Goddess inside of us. Kings and queens, you are so holy. You are so loved. You are so blessed. And I think we're forgetting to see that in ourselves. We can see the angel. We can see God, Goddess in other people's eyes, but are we looking in the mirror at ourselves? Do we take time to see that? And Goddess is saying, change is at your door. And you are the one that has to decide to open the door. You're the action move. You're the action move. And whatever energies that have been around you that have kind of had a negative vibe, Goddess is saying, make a different choice. Sometimes you can't, move certain things out of your life right now, but you can change your own actions. You can change your own energy around the situation. You know, if somebody wants to call you names or whatever, you can say, hey, that's not cool. You cannot respond to them. You can walk away. You can set boundaries, cut them out of your life. It's just, Goddess is saying, take an action. Take some form of action. And I have out here, I do like moldavite, but this is a Tektite, I think. I'll put it in the description box, but it's just kind of a stone that's an action stone almost, where, and if you're asking for action, because if you're a little bit stuck and you're asking for action, be prepared, because everything is energy. And when you set a request out there, you bring in that energy from your request. And so things can get a little jumbled up in your life. Some shadow work might come out for you. And so that's why I do enjoy stones. I do love rose quartz. A lot of people will get some of that they feel like it brings love into their life. I truly feel like it brings self-love into your life. I'll put that at bedside and just kind of have a peacefulness within myself. And so, and everybody's just kind of different in their own belief systems, but that's how I feel. I truly feel everything holds an energy to it. You hold the highest energy in you, beloved, and you are so loved, and I am so appreciative of you, and I wish you such a beautiful and blessed week. And may Goddess always be with you. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.